So I recommend you just start with a soft pencil. You can go to a 2B or a 6B later, but start with a soft pencil and don't press very firmly while you're doing this. And so because we're doing a bit of a special drawing, we're going to take a fair bit of time to work through this one. So we want to pay attention to so much detail in this to get the accuracy of the tones and the lovely shapes that we see. And I think it's really a nice thing to do for yourself, instead of just using ordinary old journal paper, to switch across to using some really nice archival paper, and especially paper that's got a really nice texture. Because if you create a masterpiece out of this, wouldn't it be lovely to frame it and say on the little, label in the gallery, archival Archer's cotton rag. Like you could say graphite. You wouldn't say pencil on paper, you'd say, in a gallery setting, you'd say graphite on cotton rag paper or something like that. So I think it's a really nice treat for yourself to have really nice paper when you're putting a lot of effort into a drawing. So I'm going to recommend using this paper. You can use Archer's cotton rag if you've got it. Like, if you think about, start fussing about the price of watercolour paper when you're painting with watercolour, imagine how much time you're going to spend on this sort of, the effort on doing this sort of artwork compared to a little quick watercolour. There's more effort, so why wouldn't you shout yourself a beautiful, even if it costs you like $2 for the sheet? It's okay because of the amount of energy you're putting into this beautiful drawing. So treat yourself to some nice paper. So you could use cotton rag, or you could use, this one is the Montval, which is, they call it watercolour paper, but it's actually wood pulp paper, not cotton rag paper. So it doesn't perform as well for watercolour paintings, but there's no difference whatsoever when you're putting graphite on it. You don't need to have cotton rag when you're doing drawings. So using wood pulp paper is a more affordable option, but it's still beautiful paper. This is lovely 300 GSM, 140 pounds for people in the US.